Alright, and hello everybody! I am the Sleeper27. I am so incredibly excited because right now, the 9th anniversary for the Global Dokkan celebration, it is right here! And before us, we have a bunch of new events that we're going to be able to tackle. Now, obviously at the start of a celebration, we're getting some difficult content, some new events, but they're not going to be nearly as difficult as some stuff we'll be getting later on. Like the Supreme Miracle, or Marvelous, whatever it's called. I don't know, the Supreme Battle Spectacle, Blue Zone. Everybody who knows what I'm talking about. Obviously, this isn't anywhere near the level of difficulty of, like, the Gogeta in that event, the Beast Gohan in that event, the Trunks in that event. Let's see, it's not going to be hard as Red Zone Movie Boss Rush, or the brand new stage of Cell Max, but this should still be a legitimate threat, especially since Gogeta and Broly are not out in the game yet. As of the time I'm recording this, it is 2:43 a.m. on the day that everything just came out. Again, these events have been out for 13 minutes. So I'm trying to get in on this as soon as I can. I'm actually recording this live over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/@the-super27. The link will be in the description of this video, so feel free to follow me over there. Once I hit 300 followers, I'm actually going to do a cat reveal over on my Twitter, something else that you should follow me at. But we have BEERUS in front of us today. Now, this is, I'm pretty sure, again, a pretty legitimate fight, not something that I need to walk into expecting just to, like, dog over it. Just because it's not as difficult as, like, some of the events we have right now, like the, Kid Buu Red Zone. He still has some tricks up his sleeve. If I'm not mistaken, he has a territory, or a domain, that I don't know the exact effect of it. But I'm rolling into this, assuming that I am going to struggle at least a fair bit. So we're gonna dive in here. I don't really know what to expect outside of that. We're gonna bring the Majin Buu, or Majin Power variant of the team, I guess, and bring a friend Fat Buu. We're going to try to no-item this, but if I have to bring items, I'm not really ashamed of that by any means. So, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Alright. So, let's see. Bros Enthusiasm at 3 a.m. Yeah! I waited 6 months for this. You think I'm not going to be excited? Okay, he's physical at the start, which is really good. Is the territory right away? Kid Buu is coming up on this rotation. So we'll float off Fat Buu, because we can run Fat Buu and Tech Exchange Buu together. He has a Fury meter. Is he one stage, but he transfers over? I guess I don't know for certain. But this sub-EZA Buu Tanks is actually a really reliable unit. It's probably one of my favorite sub-EZAs that's released as of late, just because he actually is quite good. Okay, that was before he gets to super anything, but, like, that's a lot of damage to go through True, Type Advantage, and Guard. But I don't think we really need to worry too much, because this team is just full of healing capabilities that we should be able to get through this. Not too bad. I'm actually going to pull up this on this other tab. So after we beat the event, we can actually look him up to really see what we're kind of getting ourselves into. So this is Red Zone BEERUS. I won't look at the event, obviously, to, like, truly know the specifics, but at the very least, we could do it afterwards. So, Red Zone BEERUS stats. We should be able to pull this up on the Dokkan Wiki. Or maybe it's not updated yet? We can look it up on the fandom if need be. It is on the fandom. Okay, so we'll pull it up on the fandom. Okay. So I have that pulled up now, and I'll have that ready in advance for the next stage, which is up against Golden Frieza. Okay, so we can just put Exchange Buu into slot 1 super easily, and we don't really need to worry about Rainbow Orbs either, since there's no attacks there in the middle. But I'm pretty sure Mr. Buu heals with them? He does. Alright, so that's good. And then there's 2 attacks in that last slot, so Evil Buu doesn't even have a chance to fraud us out. His Fury meter is still building up, so I am a little bit worried, just because I don't know what sort of gimmicks he has. I'm, like, thinking of, like, oh shoot, what is that event? The God event from the 6th year anniversary. That BEERUS had a Fury meter, so I'm starting to think, is this maybe just a one-phase fight, but once the Fury meter gets all the way built up, he will then transfer over. We did 0 damage. This BEERUS has a lot of damage reduction then if we're doing 0 damage with Mr. Boo. Now, granted, my Mr. Boo, he's not rainbowed. I think he's 79%. He is fully Link level 10. We'll show the full team afterwards. I'm pretty sure every character on this team, except Pure Evil Boo and, dodge this for me, baby boy. Thank you. I think that's actually a beam, so we cut him to... Ugh! Okay. That was bad. I mean, I know that's a character who has like 0 defense, but that was pretty bad. Now, Kid Boo's gonna get hit a few times there in the back. I almost think I want to do this for healing, but if we're going for healing, I think this is a much more optimal pathing. All right, so we are a little bit reliant on some dodges here. That-a-boy. That-a-boy. Okay, so we're good. We're good. 8 million now that we have Kid Buu on rotation. They are pretty much the perfect linking partners. We should be able to transform him on this next turn. I don't think I need to be greedy. I don't really want to be greedy either. I think that going through this as safe as possible will be the most ideal. Actually, the most ideal thing would be for us to enter the next attacking turn below 50% HP. That way we could try to get Majin Buu to revive right out of the gate. Because if we can get him to go into God mode, like, as soon as possible, I don't think I'll really have anything to fear. And he didn't super on this turn, so that means he probably is going to super in slot 1. So we can just pretty easily put Fat Buu in there. Even with Fat Buu guarding, he didn't get a whole... I mean, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Okay, his Fury is exploding. Okay, we have to wait just a moment, but we'll see here. I'm assuming it's just a one-phase fight then, but, like, now shit kind of gets real. We're entering this on turn 4. Yep, okay. So he still disables attack, nullifying. He can't be stunned. That obviously makes sense. We can't seal him either. That's not really till, like, the Supreme Battle Spectacle. He disables enemy... What was that? I can't raise my accuracy? He gets an attack boost and he changes key spheres. That was really bad for Mr. Buu. Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh. I still feel like we do this regardless. I would much rather keep Exchange Evil Buu on rotation. But without being able to get Mr. Buu his 3 key spheres, I don't know how much I trust him. And by the looks of things, Fat Buu, he is guarding. He only has 300k defense, though, so a super in slot 1 would actually probably be nice. He is also STR, so I might be afraid for Kid Buu here. Oh, his attacks are guaranteed to hit. Alright, super. I need you to super or I'm dead. Shit. Alright, this is actually looking like this might be a dead run, unfortunately. Evil Buu would never fraud you. He's the GOAT. I'm pretty sure he took 400k out of normal, my friend. Okay, now, we could dodge a super, or if he supers in slot 3, I think we would be fine. But right now, Mr. Buu, he should only have 50% damage reduction. And seeing as before he super attacked Fat Buu with 300k defense, was hitting about 130 per normal. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit worried. If he supers here, I think we're definitely dead. Evil Buu, Tech Evil Buu, his attack are guaranteed to hit 100k. Okay. Yeah, if you're not able to get Mr. Buu his orb, so I am kind of glad that we made the move that we did. If he wanted to super at all, this would be where I would feel the most comfortable with him supering, because... Oh, wait, he nullifies dodge. That's what his accuracy means. Alright, 70% damage reduction. We supered first. 500k. That's just unfortunate. Okay. No, that's fine. We got to mute this real quick. I think we could dive right on back in. That was just a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. So, wait, he nullifies dodge. You're a dead fish in here, actually. Do I want to still bring this team? Do I have any other unit I could swap you out for? Not really. What do you lead your power absorption and Majin power? Is there any power absorption unit I would want to bring instead of you? Where is power? Or hold on, Majin power is there, and then power absorption. Let's see. Is there any unit that's, like, really screaming out to me that I could bring instead? I mean, I could bring you. If he didn't change orbs, I would actually feel comfortable bringing this unit. I mean, I have to take him off of the team, but the question is for who? But even if I do that, would you still be on Boo's team? Sword enemy storage figures in Boo Saga. I mean, I guess we could try it. We could try it. I guess I don't know if we have a temp limits. I didn't check, but I don't think we should be too worried. 400k. I don't know, 400k is pretty bad, but hello, yeah, I don't know if I formally said hello, but we are doing some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. They are having their 9th anniversary. This game has been kicking for 9 years, and hopefully it'll be kicking for another 9. We're doing some of the new difficult stages. What are the chances Kid Buu can eat those attacks on slot 1? 0? I mean, he has type advantage, and he has the damage reduction? I kind of need him to get hit, but I would definitely want him next to Buu. Because if I float him... Is this silly? I mean, yes, but... I mean, if we die, I don't think I really care too much. Let's just give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Okay, I don't need you dodging right now. 74? That's fine. That's actually really bad. I do have a dodge build on him. Okay, he's 40% damage reduction now. 40% damage reduction, and we super defers. Type advantage. This will do, like, what? Okay, perfect. 10 milli? That was almost an 11 million out of this kid. This guy's actually so good. He only has 30% damage reduction, but, like, it doesn't even matter. He really... It feels like he has 70. It truly does. Now, he can get tagged by supers, obviously. But he's a sub-EZA who, like, I feel very comfortable. I ran him. I actually got a no-item run in the Kid Buu Red Zone running that character. And I feel like he was a big part of it. Yeah, this guy has insane levels of damage reduction. Okay. So, because of the play that I did, we actually have to float you off. That's 3 for you right there. Whoops. My phone fell off of my charging thing. There we go. This is fine. As long as he doesn't super raid out of the gate, which I don't think he would. Yeah, we're double-digit tanking right now because we got all of the orbs. Dude, Mr. Buu actually really is that guy. I say that as he does 0 damage, but that's okay. Now, this sub-EZA, this SGR one, he is going to definitely be a liability. He is also a character who has 30% damage reduction baseline. And if you get him 6 orbs, he does this. He does launch a guaranteed additional super. But he is very fraudulent at a lot of instances, I would say. Yeah, that's not good tanking, buddy. Oh, well, maybe we can revive on this upcoming turn. No, we can't. I floated off Fat Buu. Ah, damn. It's going to be dicey here for a second. He didn't super on this turn either, so that means he's queued up for a super. So we can put Evil Buu in slot 1, Kid Buu in slot 2, and then float off the other Buu tanks. Because by the time this kid comes back around, we'll be able to transform with him. And I think this is a fight, again, where we don't really want to pussyfoot around. We want to transform, like, as soon as humanly possible. You hope you die before Dokkan does. Brother, same. With the amount of time and money I've put into this, I would wholeheartedly agree. This game, it really does make me happy. It does. I know it's silly just to say that about a little mobile game, but it truly does. Alright, who has higher defense out of the two of you? It is you. So how does his rage meter get filled up? Is it by us performing super attacks? God, 14 million. Evil Buu is so good, man. I've seen a lot of people bring up debates with who they think is, like, the best EZA TUR. If you were to say that Evil Buu is better than Tech Ultimate Gohan, I wouldn't be that mad. I don't think I would be. Because I could see it. He has the dodge, he has the damage reduction, and he has the damage. He's probably by far the most damaging unit on this team. Especially once you go into Super Buu and you start getting him some of those rainbow orbs. Now, if this kid super is here, we might take a fair bit of damage, which might not be a bad thing. He didn't. Alright, so we're into his territory again. So he's going to change orbs. and he gives himself an attack boost. So he's gonna change orbs. That's fine. Again, I need him to kill Fat Boo here. I do. Shoot. This is not a good situation. Okay. We do this. We do this. I need him to super in slot 1. Perfect. Alright, we're getting the revive, fellas. How much is this gonna do? That we can maybe gauge how much this is. That almost did 1,000,000 through guard? Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're rocking out. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Because now we have... how many times... Kid Buu only has 40% damage reduction. But since he's supered immediately, I don't know what his cooldown is or anything. But I don't think we would really have to worry about, like, a super right away killing us. Yeah, we're gonna have animations on. Oh, and we'll have his Ghost Usher this upcoming turn, too? Oh, we're so good. What's my defense? 400k? Yeah, we gotta... We can't play around with this. Dokkan, it's Game of the Year. I don't know about that. Sparking Zero is going to throw this game out of the water, I feel like. Alright, so we launch up to 700, or 600k, I should say. We have the guaranteed guard for the first couple of turns. We have a 50% chance to dodge baseline now. And I don't think we really have to worry about a super on this turn. I think on this upcoming turn, though, because he changes orbs, we're going to have to float off Mr. Buu. Oh god, do I float off Mr. Buu or Buu Tanks? Because that's what my next rotation's going to be. Yeah, I don't think my box is super suited for this event. But I think no matter what, we're definitely launching... Oh, again, I forget. We don't have dodge. We don't have dodge in our pocket. That's a tricky little mechanic. Nullifying dodge. If only we had the Tanabata Goku on us. 11 million. Just a casual 11 million. But that's what happens when you're linked up with Kid Buu. You have Big Bad Bosses with Kid Buu and everything else. That's not a lot of damage, though. And I'm noticing now that he also has a charges meter over there on the top left. So can his Fury mode go away? Or does he have a huge super attack at the end of it? I don't know. Because if he has a big super attack at the end, I'm going to be a little bit scared. I don't think so, because that's Physical BEERUS. And Physical BEERUS only has one super attack. Because his active skill isn't him doing like a rage mode or anything. He just has that purple aura going all around him. And I think he does guaranteed crits for one turn. So we shouldn't have to worry about anything like this. And again, after supering, Tech Exchange Buu was always super nice. We keep getting the hidden potential system additional, but it's always a normal. You really do hate to see that. That's kind of my least favorite thing in the world. I went heavy on the additional for that guy. Yeah. We definitely have to pop this. But at least we get to see some goofiness coming out of this. Really, even after reviving, he's only at 350. I guess he really hasn't had a chance to do a lot of supers. This has got to be the goofiest shit ever. Boo, turn you into candy! Nom nom nom! And you get this fucking Mario Party-ass music in the background. I think it's probably safer to float off Mr. Buu because orbs are not guaranteed. I think that's the real takeaway that we want to get out of this. And we'll save the Rainbow Orb, I guess. Alright. Now, this is where Fat Boo's going to do a ton of damage. Unless he still has this insane amount of damage reduction. Hopefully we won't see a 0 here. Okay, we don't. That's still not a lot of damage, though. His domain said he only got an attack boost. But I wouldn't be surprised if he got a defensive boost as well. Or maybe it's just because we don't have nearly as many type advantage characters. We don't actually have a single AGL unit on this team. I mean, again, we could have brought Puicolo, and if we do die again, we might bring him. But he is only a 30% chance to dodge character. I don't think he has any other defensive mechanic up his sleeve. And I guess we could also bring Skinny Buu, but Skinny Buu is kind of the same thing, where he is just a dodging unit. And the fact that this guy's launching, like, well over a 1 million super attack, that's still kind of crazy that Boo took, what was it, almost 900k damage? BEERUS is ready. Oh, he reverts back. Oh, okay, okay, so we're in easy mode again. So it's just kind of like a survive as long as you can sort of thing. That's fine, that's fine. He only has one super attack. That's actually kinda ominous that he only has one attack. So I'm going to assume that's like a massive, massive nuke. Okay, but he doesn't have like his domain boost anymore. Basically 1 million defense with guard. I wouldn't be surprised if we could actually kill this turn. Assuming we live whatever this is, but we are able to dodge just a casual 18 million. This guy's not even rainbowed. Mine is only 69% again. At the very end, we'll show the kits that we have on all of these characters. A crit would be really nice, buddy. I don't know if I have a lot of crit on you. I know I have a lot of additional, but some crits would kind of be clutch. Because for him and for Evil Boo, I went much more on the offensive side as opposed to the defensive side of things. Just because the Boo team, it is very, very good. It's very defensive, which is the problem. Doing damage is very rough. Oh, and we attack rogue, so we don't even get to see what it is. Okay, so we don't even have to worry about it. We're fine, we're fine. But when you have all these units who do so much healing, and they're able to tank damage so well, the problem is eventually one of your characters is going to get caught. Like Evil Boo, for example. That is a character who's very good. It takes 2 hits to kill him, bare minimum. He's a 70% chance to dodge character. He has to get hit once to drop to 1 HP, and then he has to get hit again. So you have to fail 2 70% chances, which is not a very common thing by any means. Any stretch of the word, even. Yeah, let's do this. Are you kidding? I almost never do this, but he's going to be guaranteed critting because we have all those rainbow orbs that we were able to get for him. Now, he does lose a fair bit of... I think he loses all of his dodge, and he loses a fair bit of damage reduction and defense, but with just one attack there in slot 1, I don't really think we need to be afraid. If I lose because of this, that's 100% on me. But not bad. Not bad at all. It'll be fun to kind of see what he's rocking with. This is also one of my favorite fights ever. The fact that this is animated in Dokkan is so cool to me. Because this fight between Gotenks and Boo in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, it's so fun. I have that on VHS, actually. One of the VHS tapes that has like 3 random episodes on it, and when you put them all stacked together, it makes like a picture. Those are so cool. But yeah, not too shabby, not too bad. Again, not as hard as like the Kid Boo Red Zone or anything. And it is... he's a kitten, quite literally, compared to some of the difficult events that we will be seeing very soon, in just a couple weeks during this celebration. So let's go ahead and, well, for starters, let's mute that. So 5 stones and 7 summons, or 7 tickets that you can use to summon on the Red Zone version 2 banner, which should be live in the game right now. So let's go ahead and check these out. But while we're doing that, that's going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the SuperRed27, a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming PNG YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. Let me know, how excited are you as a global player, or maybe even a JP player, now for all of this to be live in the game? And how incredibly exciting is it just knowing that Beast Gohan, our Lord and Savior, is just around the corner? I would love to hear how everyone is doing, and let me know what you think specifically of this BEERUS fight. Again, I know he's not too difficult compared to a lot of the big dogs that we'll be seeing very soon, but that was fun. But yeah, that'll be all for now. So as always, I've been the SuperRed27, and I am signing off.